So this is an example of something that I build out all the time. I am building out things all the time for clients, for businesses, for our own agency, and I don't always just go and show this to the world. But I want to take a different approach, and I want to show you the power of what AI tools can actually do. So as an example, I just built out this ROI calculator, and I wanted to show businesses what they're missing by not having AI in their business. So like, what does the actual number look like? Because a lot of businesses, they're going, yes, AI is amazing. I'm either implementing yes right now, I'm full, I'm all in, or yeah, I'm going to definitely get to that. But what is the opportunity cost? Like, what are you missing in revenue right now that you could be recuperating? That you could be generating, and getting back into your business and growing your business. What kind of revenue could you recoup by actually implementing AI that's working for you? We're not talking about the GPTs of like, hey, I'm creating, I'm going to chat GPT, I'm getting reports, analyzing reports or getting meeting notes or what have you. We're talking about AI that's actually agentic, that's working for you. You're doing what you do best so that it can focus on the rest, right? Because it's coming for your rest. It's coming for everything that keeps you so busy so that you can focus on the high mileage aspects, the high mileage things in your business, and AI is going to do the rest of it for you. But it does it so powerfully. And this is not something that like 10 years ago where you have to focus on like, you're building out, this MVP to this version 1 to this version 2, and it takes months and months and months. No. No, this is something where we can build out very powerful applications very, very quickly. And we really start off with asking you this question, right? So like as an example, this is AI. You should ask yourself this question. This is a question we would ask you as a customer. What is the biggest pain point that you are looking to solve right now? If you could wave a magic wand and solve one problem in your business, what would it be? And that's the question we listen for, because that's the answer we listen for, because that is really where it starts. It's the thing that's typically top of mind. They don't really have to think about it too much. Like, it's like, oh yeah, this. And whatever this is, we then take this and then we say, okay, let's map this out visually. Think of it like digital sticky notes. We're going to map this out visually. We're going to create this workflow visually so we can see what are the steps that are actually taking in order to accomplish this. And we take that problem and we figure out, we map out that story of what's the solution that can actually solve that pain point, that solve that problem. And then once that's approved, then we actually create a workflow automation that automates that, uses that story and generates it in a physical form, in a digital website form, app form, whatever it is. It could be, you name it. It could be something like a proposal generator or a lead qualifier or a system that helps to bucket or by urgency, or submitting an image and then, scanning that image and looking for, key things that it could note, whatever, you just name it. Whatever it is, whatever's taking up so much of your time, we can automate that. And we start there, right? And so by implementing an AI employee into your business, it's the conversation that's happening with your customers. It's getting the booked appointments. It's generating revenue. It's getting your time back. But it doesn't just stop there. There's the automation side of it, which is all of the things that are happening on the other side of it. So not just the notifications, but also email management and social media posting and other types of things. And then using AI tools to build out powerful apps, software products. It really, as far as out as you want to reach your arms out, left or right, any type of business, whatever kind of business that you're in, that's the businesses that AI can work with. And there's so many different tools and things that you can do with your business to really get ahead of your competition. See, here's the reality. Businesses that don't embrace AI right now will be left behind. Think about the late 1990s, right? 1990s, 97, 98, whatever age you are, right? Think about the age of like late 90s, early 2000s websites. Like businesses saying, Sure, we don't need websites. What do I need a website for? When email came out, email didn't replace communication, it accelerated communication. And that's exactly what AI is doing. AI is the new layer of the internet, guys. Right? It's the new layer of the internet for your industry, for all industries, and it's just going to take everything that we've been teaching it over the last several decades and bring it into a way that makes it cohesive, makes it integrated into what we do, and it's accelerated intelligence. I don't even like to say artificial because it's not. I mean, it's accelerated intelligence. It's an extension of us. So think about that for your business. Think about use that lens and frame it and go, okay, I got it. So it's not human, but it's an extension, but it's an employee. It works with my existing employees. So it doesn't necessarily replace my staff, but it can if it needs to, but it also can work with my staff because we do need to have that human in the loop. People do want that human connection, but AI is not to replace the human connection. It's to accelerate the human connection. I mean, think about it. If you're not having to be on your phone, wherever my phone is, if you're not having to be on your phone all the time, then you can actually be with people. You can talk to people and let AI handle what it handles so that you can focus on that human connection and growing your business while it's also growing your business and taking care of your customers and making them happy and they're doing what it needs to do, right? So that's the beauty of what AI can do for your business. All right, so let's check out this ROI calculator and be sure to click the link in the description. All right, perfect. How much is your business losing without AI? Now, this is so cool because I have not seen this. Now, I've built out our ROI calculators before, but I still get excited about when I build something out through prompting and then I see holy cow, what does this thing look like? So I built this out through the prompt as you saw. And then how much is your business losing without AI? I love this. I even love the fact that it just emphasizes this in the hero. So cool. See exactly how much revenue you're leaving on the table and how AI revenue system pays for itself. All right. Look at this. I asked for it to have several different drop downs because I wanted to show the practicality and the just how it would apply to your type of industry. So whatever industry you're in, maybe your industry is in one of these drop downs. So I wanted you to be able to certainly check that out. So let's just say it is in the, let's go with the mortgage lender space. All right, so mortgage lenders, how many missed calls per day? Oh, I miss 15 calls a day. Or let's say, conservative, I miss 10 calls a day. All right, well, that's how many business days there are in the month. Let's say there's 30 days. All right, so revenue per sale, I make 5,000 per sale, but let's say my conversion rate is 10%. Guys, the numbers don't lie. Look at this. If you have 10 missed calls a day, 30 days, right? Let's make it see. I'll even do this. I'll say 5. All right, so 5 missed calls, 30 days, that's 150 missed calls. 150 missed calls, revenue per sale, $5,000. Conversion rate, 10%. $75,000 a month lost revenue. $900,000 annual revenue loss. That is that's just missed calls. Now, whatever this number is, and of course you can look at these numbers and they look crazy, but it's also reality. I mean, if you really is $5,000 for revenue per sale, or if it's $1,000 revenue per sale, whatever the number is, it's $180,000 lost revenue. It's $15,000 a month. Okay, well, that's still a fraction of that cost is an AI employee. So when you look at the difference between what it is that you're losing compared to what it is that you could be gaining and how much you could be growing, I mean, the numbers don't lie. It's incredible. So want to see how much time you're wasting too? Now you can see what your total impact is. Now I wanted to also implement this on things like admin tasks, follow-ups. All of these things are, let's say I'm having 2 admin tasks. My follow-up hours per week is 10. Scheduling hours per week is say 10 as well. And let's say I'm $100 an hour. Let's just say, right? Well, with automation, we can save 22 hours. That's $9,526 in month value of time. another time savings of $114,000 for the year. So $9,500 plus value of time per month. Now you say value of time per month. What do you mean? Well, that means that your time is worth money. Like, keep this in mind. Your time has a value. But if you value your time and you understand that you can be focusing on high mileage things and not have to do these automations, then you can see how AI can tremendously help you. So this is just a great example of what we just built here. And this is the kind of thing that, again, you can build with these types of tools and things and trainings that I'm going to be teaching you. Additionally, click the link in the description. And it's definitely something we can evaluate for your business and really understand what your pain points are. Happy to work with you. Happy to have a call with you directly and just see what we can do for you. So, guys, thank you so much. I just wanted to drop this in and have a real moment here with you, and just get really transparent and just say, hey, this is the kind of stuff that we're doing. Super cool that you guys can be able to experience that with me. I'm excited about sharing more with you, and I'm going to share with you very, very soon. So definitely stay tuned on that, and be sure to hit subscribe, like it, leave a comment. Let me know something you would love for you to see. If there's a tool you want me to check out, if you have a question or idea that you want me to talk about, or kind of explain about what we could do from a strategy side of it, or what AI could do, from a strategy side of it. Happy to support that. Happy to help out. And guys, listen, continue to embrace AI, and of course, be sure to live your purpose. Cheers. See you in the next one.